Well, first of all, the HSN price is $350. Every day, low price, which is still probably better than a lot of retailers would sell it for. Well, we did something very cool. We sat down with Neat. I think it took us about a year to do this. And because of the fact that we have sold over 50,000 NeatDesk scanners and digital filing systems, they agreed to do custom colors for us. So they brought us Merlot, they brought us silver, they brought us black, they brought us white. It's 11:30 Eastern time, and we've already sold out of one of the custom colors. This is the silvery gray. We've also got it in white. I'll put them all three together, and we have it in black. 4,200 have been ordered since midnight last night. I'm going to tell you that it will definitely sell out today because we've never offered it at $199.95. I think that the last time we offered the Neat desktop scanner and printer, I think it was $249.95. Okay, so it's $50 less than the prior airing. It's $150 less than anywhere you want to Google and search it, okay? And it's free shipping, plus we worked with our finance department to agree to do 5 flex payments to make it really affordable for you because it's back to school. You'll have it in time for the holidays, meaning paid for. You'll have it in 7 to 10 days, but it'll be paid for by the holidays. And why would you want to buy it from HSN? Well, here's a list of reasons. Again, the lowest price. If you're going to buy a quality product, you may as well get it for the best price, right? Get it at home for under $40 plus tax on 5 flexible payments. And remember, that's financed by HSN, but we don't charge you any kind of surcharge for doing that. Free shipping and handling, not a nickel, and that's a $10.95 savings to ship this weight, this package, this size, and also exclusive HSN colors, plus the Neat Gold Concierge support. Now, what is that? If you purchased this Neat scanner and digital filing system elsewhere, you would not receive Concierge Gold support. This is a 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week access to Neat knowledge and then exclusive phone support with a dedicated number here in the U.S. Call us. Tell us why you're ordering one. Let us know what business you're in, what you're going to be using it for, and let us know why you're calling and ordering it from HSN versus the other places. 1-866-376-8255. I love that you're getting this gold privilege, and I love, too, that if you want to place your order now, you'll still be able to secure the silver, which, by the way, there are fewer than, I think it's 600 remaining in the 550. There's 550 left. It's conceivable that these could sell out in this hour. Please welcome Bill Duggan, who is our very special guest who's playing in his file cabinet.
I'm trying to find that receipt. I'm trying to find that warranty and that document, because this is what we do. We set up these files. We think we're getting more organized, but then we have to find it. What happens with Neat is we can take a whole bunch of different documents, different size documents, different colors, double-sided, single-sided, business cards, receipts, and we just load up the Neat desktop right here. So you load up the machine, and then what it's going to do, it's going to actually not just take a picture of these documents like a normal scanner would do. It's going to read and preserve all this information. I'm going to hit one button on top of here, and it's going to start to scan all my information. Is this thing turned on? And that's just the best part about it. You turn it on, and it starts to read through all that information. And the thing is, you hit that button, it starts to feed everything through, and then once it's fed through, you can easily find that information, because remember, it doesn't take a picture. It reads that information on there for you, which is what we all want to be able to do and appreciate, because once it's read, then it's able to be found. And who's going to do the finding and the searching and the organizing? Neat will do that for us, which is what we can all appreciate, because we've all been there. We've gone through the shoe boxes. We've run through the house wondering which documents where and under which suitcase. But what happens is we can't find it because we have all those many different little hiding places, which is, again, a frustrating situation. But once it goes through Neat, you're going to see how easy it is to find it. Because I'm going to show you the desktop software. Because the desktop software is really where it goes to work. Because once it goes through Neat, it reads all of that information and can find all that information. And then you go to your desktop. And this is what your desktop is going to look like. This corner window is going to be your new best friend. That keyword search window, you're going to type in anything in there. Not the title of the document, but words that are embedded in the document. See how nicely organized this is in terms of the receipts and the contacts and the documents? Guess who did that filing? Neat took care of that filing. Right below that, I have a full-on Rolodex right there. And the cool thing is this Rolodex, it's full color and it's great. All the text and information that's there. Guess who did all that typing? Neat did all that typing just by scanning through that business card and capturing that information. Right next to that is the Resource Center. The Resource Center is great. Video tutorials. I don't even have to do any reading. So if you have any questions on how to set it up or configure it, everyone who owns Neat gets this. But only our HSN shopper today is getting that gold concierge support. Dedicated phone number, dedicated email. This is that golden ticket that you're never going to want to lose. Because remember, that golden ticket, that gold concierge support, it's not just for 90 days, not just for a year. It's for the lifetime of it.
You know what? I want to make a suggestion. And I want to tell you something that I learned from a teacher a long, long time ago. This teacher taught me that you should never handle a piece of paper more than once because it's a waste of time. So I said, well, what do you mean by that? So she explained it. Well, so here's what's going to happen to you. If you come home from work and let's say you travel for business and you have tons of receipts, chances are you accumulate them in an envelope. When you come home, you've got to take them, either enter them into a ledger or enter them into some software system. Then you've got to file them. And you've got to file them into one of many folders. One handling from the envelope you've got them in from your business trip, put it into the NeatDesk printer and press scan. Not printer, the scanner, and press scan. It will automatically find the right location of your computer to put it in so that you never have to do anything else. Other than if you have to access that information, go back to your computer and find that information. And it will be located in either an address book, if it's a business card, if you've imported it there, of course, or it'll be just in one file folder, or your gasoline receipts can all be organized under gasoline. All of your meal receipts can be organized under meals, business travel, meals, travel, etc. And then when you go to do an expense report or you go to file your taxes, things are easier. All of your business statements, all of your medical documents, all of your prescriptions. Think about all the prescriptions you've got and to keep track of them. And then when you want to go back and make reference to them, or if a new doctor says, I need to know what you've been taking, give me a list of your prescriptions. And if you happen to be one of those unfortunate souls that are on 10 medications or 15 medications, it's heart-wrenching to me. My mom was on 20 medications. Okay, but if you need that information to give to a physician, it's great just to give them a report of everything, and it'll even track everything down to where you had it filled and so forth.
I love that.
So anyway.
Totally true. And that's just it. I mean, I got sick over the holidays, and I got, you got sick, and they give you that stack of information, and I just wanted my medication. I didn't know how to take it all and all that stuff. But I got home, and I put all of those documents through my Neat desktop. And guess what happens? Now, today, when I want to use my inhaler, I go to that keyword search window on my software. I'm just typing in inhaler. I don't remember where I put those documents. I was sick that day, and it goes through all the different files, and this is what it pulls up. It pulled up that medical record right there, and it's not even the first page, but remember, it doesn't just find it, it read the information. On the second page, right up there, I just typed in inhaler, and there's that word, oral inhaler. That's how this is smarter and faster. And the thing is, like, Bill, do you know where your birth certificate is? I'm going to go
Are
right
you
up.
kidding me? It better be locked up somewhere, like in a safety deposit box.
Go right up there to that keyword search window and type in birth. I'm not even going to type in certificate. Did I write in birth right? I did. And the thing is, boom, right? What happened? It found that birth certificate. Where's your birth certificate? Have you been looking for it? Do you wonder where it is? Do you need to get it for a passport? How quick and efficient was that? It finds it for you. It's faster. Your receipts, your business cards, all that information, once you feed it through, you can find it all. I mean, we've all been there where it's like, you find that sweater in the back of the closet, and I want to return that sweater, but where's the receipt? I mean, I don't know where it is. I just went to that keyword search window, and I typed in sweater, and it pulled up 2 receipts. Let's see, is this the right receipt? Perfect. That's the store. I didn't type it in underneath the store name. I don't even remember which store it was. But right there, sweater is written on the receipt. Remember, this is what's different from your normal scanner. A normal scanner would take a picture of that receipt, and I'd have to remember where I filed it, and that's what happens. We end up with something like this. A bunch of PDFs. They're like, which one's the receipt? Which one's the medical information? Which one's the mortgage statement? What I can even do, if you have a lot of PDF files that you've already scanned in, you can drag and drop them into Neat. Then they're still able to be read and to be found and searched. Because Neat does not just take a picture, it allows all that information to be sought out and found.
How cool.
And remember I was even showing you earlier, Bill, about how expense reports, we take all those receipts out of our wallets and everything, and then at the end of the season, or tax time, want to get reimbursed, you go and do some traveling. Look who made this expense report. Neat made this expense report. It's pretty and organized, but this is the part I love. All the receipts are there. Normally, we'd have to tape these down to a piece of paper, make a Xerox copy. No, because Neat already captured that image and also read all that information, allowing it not to just be preserved where it wouldn't fade or anything like that, but it's also counted out how much I spent. I mean, it's receipts, it's business cards, it's home warranties. Another great example, we spend money on something and where's that warranty? It's like, I know the dishwasher just went out, but I want to make sure I get my money's worth because they need to come back. And like, where is that receipt? I don't know. It faded. It was in a shoebox. I pull up this receipt, and right over here, this is what I appreciate. It looks like it's just black and white, right? Full color. Do you see on that document, everybody, the word warranty? I mean, it's in the fine print, and I'll make it bigger for everyone so you can see it. Because look at the clarity of the scanning right here. You can't read that word, but now you can. Because here's that original. Look at the difference. Can you see the word warranty?
You know,
look at that fine print.
Let me ask you,
how
too,
easy it
because
is to read.
the optical character recognition will also read handwritten numbers and transpose them to numeric, tracking numbers for addition. And
correct. Clearly written out numbers and letters, it can. But also what you can do with, like, recipe cards, you have handwritten recipe cards, you can go in and save them. You can flag it with a keyword search, like grandma's recipe. But more importantly, once you scan them in, you put all this stuff in here, like all these different documents, full color scanning, which is great, front and back, double-sided, which is great. I can scan each one of these individually, or I can make it all one big document.
I am really excited for you at home, and I'll tell you why. Because you know what? Nobody has time anymore to do some of the things that we used to do, like just filing. I don't know about you, but I have an inbox at home, even though I've got my neat, scanner, because I do most of my work for HSN in my home office as well as my work for home. So I've got like an inbox of incoming customer mail and bills and receipts and projects and work issues and bejeweled files and jewelry that I'm reviewing and so on. Scan it. I'm using my NeatDesk scanner and filing system more than I've ever before, and I use it for everything. And I'll tell you what's really cool is that 4 years ago when I got mine, before HSN even offered them, mine didn't scan in color. Mine was a black and white scanner. Now, I don't even know. I will tell you, this has got the, 5.5 edition software, and we give you the disk with it. If Neat ever updates their software for your system, they will automatically notify you via your computer that it's time to update your Neat software. But you get 24-hour-a-day, support and also access to a concierge department that's going to be a dedicated phone line where they can be there for you if you have a question. Like, how do I do this? How do I do that? All year, 365 days a year, they're available for you. Now listen to me. The 4,300 have been ordered. We had exclusive colors. The gray, there are 450 remaining for the rest of the day. Nobody else in America has the gray but us. They built it exclusively for us, for you. And then the two most popular, so we always buy those heavier in quantity, are the real shiny black and the real shiny white. Easy to operate. There's a scan and a PDF button. Now, if you want to convert a piece of paper into a PDF document, you just press PDF, you put the document in the tray, and it pops up on your computer ready to be emailed. No having to use your flatbed scanner, no having to convert the scanned document to a PDF. It does it automatically. And it will track accounts, receipts. It will also do mathematics. So it will add the totals by column. Does everything. It's like your personal assistant.
It is a personal assistant. I mean, my filing cabinet that I have over there with all the nice little labels and everything, I had to pay someone to do that because, time is money for all of us. That same document that I showed you with, all the pictures of those receipts that I did not have to tape or make copies of, I could easily export this, not even print it, but send it off to, my accountant. Those permission slips for the kids at this time of year, same thing. We want to send them off. We all keep these receipts and all these business cards because we want to do that networking, but instead of keeping them in our wallet or, on the mantle or, wherever in terms of the kitchen counter, you just load up Neat and you just hit that one button. And that one button is going to allow you to just capture and save all of this information. It does it fast. It does it quickly. It does it smartly as well because it just starts to feed everything through. You can select the file that you want it to drop into, or you can just have it all dump into any file, and it starts to capture all that information. And once it's captured, remember, it's not just taking a picture of that spreadsheet. It's actually reading that document, whether it's homework for the kids or permission slips, auto documents. We get all this stuff all the time, but then what do we do with it? Or who sits down and has the time to file it all the time? HSN receipts, we don't want to lose those. And the thing is, we're not going to lose them because they're being preserved and saved. So you see, it's full documents, pictures of the kids, it's those receipts that we're never going to be able to find. I mean, I just, cleaned out the garage and brought everything to Goodwill. Where's this receipt going to be when I need it at tax time? I'm going to show you how easy it is to find that. Because whether it's receipts, whether it's the business cards, because just in a second, once we get through our stack of receipts, by the way, 15 documents, 15 receipts, 15 business cards all at once, or you can actually remove the divider, and it's a 45-sheet document feeder in terms of scanning, capturing, and then being able to send it right off. Because another great thing, as I was talking about sending it right off, when I showed this example earlier, we find stuff on the computer all the time. We want to save this because we're writing a term paper, or we see a recipe. If I was to print out this Wikipedia page on Abraham Lincoln, 23 pages. But guess what? I don't even have to print a thing. I can actually, instead of printing it, send it to Neat. That's one of the options here. So it goes directly to my Neat, and then when I need to find it, I go back to my Neat desktop, because it's like, it's time to write that paper. We all know where we need to go. We go to that keyword search window, and I'm just going to type in Lincoln. And the thing is, gosh, I spelled his name wrong. Darn it. And the thing is, well, now it's thinking, but it's going to not find it because I spelled the name wrong. But there you go, and you type in the word Lincoln, and it's searching through all the binders, the backpacks, the desks, the encyclopedias, all the boxes of where it might have saved it, and before you know it...
It's pretty unbelievable when you consider how many documents it had to search through.
Well, that's just it, and the thing is, it found there is that 23-page Wikipedia page. I'll bring it up full screen for you right there. I didn't print out a single page. It's captured in full color, and the thing is, I have all pages right there if I'd like. I mean, you have so many different options in terms of how you flip through this, enjoy it, capturing all this information. This is about being smarter in terms of how we run our home, and the whole cool thing that I appreciate about it best, it's all this clutter. All this clutter is now gone. We can zoom in and still get great information, pictures, text information. This is the way of the future. And the thing is, when I saw this piece of equipment on TV at $400 or $350, I was like, I really want it, but that's kind of a lot of money.
I mean, they were $400 when they were first
originally
released.
$400, and it's simple.
And you know what they've done? They've improved the technology. I mean, it's a proprietary microchip and technology designed into the Neat desktop scanner that you will not find from anybody else, that will handle everything from business cards to receipts to documents. And I made a comment last hour, which I'm going to stand by. Although it will not scan at the same grade that a really high-resolution printer will scan, if you have a shoebox of old black and white photos that you want to just rapidly scan for the purpose of digitizing them, right, Bill? Mm-hmm. Put them in there, scan away. It makes it so much easier. Every one of us have those shoe boxes full of black and white photos from years ago, and maybe not all of us, but a lot of us do. Get them scanned. Or also, if there's a magazine ad or a magazine image, or I said this last hour too, and I want to repeat it because I thought it was really a good idea myself. My grandmother was a wonderful Greek cook. She had recipes, but my grandmother was not really good at documenting what she put into recipes. So my cousin would write down ingredients when my grandmother made certain dishes, and she made an index card system for my grandmother. Take those index cards, scan them, and then you can email them to family members and so forth that you want to share those recipes with for the holidays. You're going to love it if you're a crafter, but for business, it is essential. For doing your taxes, you must have one. And for back to school, this time of year, where children are going to be coming home from infants and first graders and second graders that are starting to draw and use crayons, that you want to take that child art, I call it child art, children's art, and scan it so that you can digitize it. Get it through your NeatDesk scanner and filing system, and most importantly, for tax time. All of your business receipts, whether you're a realtor, whether you travel for business, whether there's restaurant tickets and client tickets, and you've got, hotel reservations and auto reservations and gas receipts, scan it. Take the stress away from you sitting at the desk and being a weekend warrior at your desk for hours. The Bill's going to take us back through why you should buy the NeatDesk scanner and digital filing system from us. My 2 cents is you're saving $150 from HSN, which is the lowest price in America and around the world. This is white. We have it in black. And then the last and final exclusive color, which was designed for us, was this kind of silver gray. It's almost an oyster gray. And that will be the next to go. There are fewer than 500 remaining for the rest of the day, and you will not find it anywhere else in America.
And once those colors are gone, the exclusive colors, we're not getting them back. And that's the best part about it. And the thing is, we've done receipts, we've done permission slips, we've done medical stuff, and as Bill said, the cooking and all that, we save these different tear-outs and projects and recipes because we like them. We want to cook with them. But it becomes clutter in our kitchen. And what happens is I can take all these documents from those magazines, from wherever, from the friends, the church group, and I can just throw them all right into into Neat. You know what? I found some business cards because while I was at church, I was doing a little bit of networking, and I just put them all right into here. And then I can actually get rid of the clutter because the clutter's not around. So when I hit that button, I go to my desktop and I can actually pick which file I want it to go to. I can send them all to my recipe file. I can send them to the church group file, whichever, or I can just all dump them in my 2015 file. And what's great about sending these through here, say I want to find this tomato recipe down the road. Look at that color, look at how great it is, and it's double-sided. I'd have to take a picture, I'd have to remember where I put it, but more importantly, I go to that keyword search window because tomatoes were on sale, I got a good deal, and I just go right up there and I'm going to type in tomatoes. Gosh, I hope I spelled that correctly. And the thing is, it's searching through all those different hiding places, all the different cookbooks, and what I appreciate about it is it's doing that hunting for me, and when it does that hunting for me, ooh, it found a takeout menu, which is nice, but more importantly, I want you to see how visual and crisp this is, and I want you to see how it found this information. So, perfect. There it is. How quick and simple was that? It found that tomato page that was a tear out from a recipe book, and you're going to notice, oh, I closed it out, I'm sorry. And I want you to see it's going to pop up full screen. Look at how visual that is.
I mean, that's a good image.
Isn't that great? And the thing is, I can zoom in on this.
I am so shocked.
And it captured both sides just by feeding it through, and I'll flip it over, and what you're going to notice is, remember, I typed in the word tomato. Where's that word tomato? It's buried in here in some little text, but you see how crisp that is, easier to read. I could have typed in anything. It could have been beefsteak tomatoes, but it found the word tomatoes because it reads the document. So reading the document is great because it does the hunting and searching. But also, I just like the fact that, you know, I want to put in this, I put in those business cards too. So I'm going to put those business cards because I want to be able to find this gentleman that was going to give me a hookup of a free meal at a restaurant, or maybe it's that plumber. It's like, no, call me, I'll come over and help. Where's the business card? What happened?
You know what, Bill? We're running out of time,
sure.
and we're also running out of the gray. If you would like the gray, we're rapidly approaching like the halfway mark, and we're not even really at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's like, what, not even 12 noon. So if you were joining us earlier this morning, we sold out of the Merlot. This is the gray. It's going to be the next to go, and then we will have white and black for the rest of the day until midnight tonight. Every one of them will sell out by midnight tonight, and it is, again, the lowest price you can find, the NeatDesk.